Okay, for this trigo question, okay, so for some of you, if let's say you did know why there are two possible values, you need to recap the formula. So if you still remember, sine acute is O over H. Sine obtuse, if you do a sine on the obtuse angle, you also get a O over H. You can try some numbers. So for example, I'm going to choose something like a 70 and versus 110. So if you go and punch calculator, sine 70 would have given you, okay, I'm pressing it right now, would given you 0.9397. If you have pressed sine 110, okay, you can press it out on your own. You realize that it also gave you the same values. So because of this, there are two possible values. One will be the obtuse angle, one will be the acute angle. So basically the acute one will just be sine inverse 0.9301. Okay, that will give you a 68.5. And the obtuse will be just 180 minus 68.5. So it's 111.5. Okay, so this will be the two possible answers. Does that mean that, right, if you are given cosine, right, will you have two possible answers? So from this question, I will lead you on to what if it's a cosine. So if you get a cosine, let's recall the formula. For cosine, it will be A over H. However, cosine obtuse will be a negative A over H. So if let's say we have changed the question to cosine X to this, you will not have two answers. There's only one acute answer. So that will just be the cosine inverse 0.9301. Okay. So if let's say it is a negative, okay, so I'm going to change it to negative. So follow this idea. If let's say I have given, let's say we change the answer to the question to a negative. So we know that it's going to be obtuse, okay, because it matches this formula. So if it's obtuse, then you just simply do a cosine inverse minus 0 point this. You will get the obtuse angle. Okay. So you can try it out. If let's say you try the idea on cosine 70 versus cosine 110, you will realize that they are numerically, they are the same. Numerically, they are the same, but they have a sign difference. Okay, so it will be applicable for tangent as well. So if let's say there's a tangent, it will be O over A. If it's a tangent obtuse, then it will be a negative O over A. So if we change it to tangent x equal to negative number, then it's just only one answer. So all in all, the sine, the sine part is the one that have two possible answer. That means only for sine, then there's two possible answer. Otherwise, you will not have two possible answer. Okay. And then for part B is the conversion. I think most of you generally will be okay. So just as a quick reminder, because if they can ask you to convert radian to degree, of course they can ask you to convert the other way around. So you can always think of it as this formula. Convert degree to radian, will be you multiply by pi over 180. So the other way around, you will multiply by 180 over pi. So in this case, I'm converting the radian back to degree. So I'm going to do a multiplication of this part. And that will be your radian. Radian is 3 SF. Okay, so hopefully this clarify what if you get a cosine x, what if you get a tangent x. Okay, so all in all, for part A, there's only for sine, then there'll be two possible answers. For cosine and tangent, there won't be two possible answers. For the A math people, you can think of it ASTC. For the A math people, the idea for question 1, part A is like the AS. Only for second quadrant, sign is positive. Yeah, so that will be for question 2.